Hello there, Texas Deacon here. I'm entitling this lesson, The Red Pill Number 2. As I said in my earlier one, that I thought it'd be good if the ones of us that have taken the red pill can share the incidences that happened in our lives where we began to wake up. And I'm going to share an incident right now where we begin to wake up. Part of my family ended up in Oklahoma, and I occasionally go up there to a family reunion to keep in touch with that branch of the family. I had an uncle born back in the 1800s or 1870s, somewhere through there. He was a character, a real character. He was an Irishman, stereotype Irishman. Wouldn't allow a drop of liquor in his house. He drank it as soon as it got there and never made it to the door. And he had another problem. He was trigger happy. Now, we're not sure what's truth and what's legend concerning him. He'd been dead a long time, 40 years at least, a little over. But he lived a long life. Anyway, we're positive he shot one man 6 times, and he shot another man on 2 occasions. And then there's a lot of legends about a couple of killings in Louisiana. But the bottom line was, he had to get out of East Texas, so he ended up in Oklahoma. His grandson is county sheriff up there. And the last time I was up there, we were talking shop. And I asked him when he was going to get out of the business, because he's my age. He said, well, he thought about retiring this time, but he said, I ran unopposed, didn't have any campaign expenses, didn't have to make a bunch of campaign promises. So I've been the sheriff so long, it's got everything pretty well working the way I like it. It's an easy job for me. And we talked about a lot of different things. Anyway, one of the things was brought up, of course, he has a budget, and like all government agencies except the federal government, so you have a budget and they're always short of money. One of the things he brought up, and it just shocked me to no end, was the feeding the prisoners in the county jail, which is part of his budget, part of his responsibility. And he made this statement. He says, I can get MREs, military meals ready to eat, he said, by the truckloads for free. But the courts have determined that an MRE is not nutritious enough to feed a prisoner. I repeat, the courts have ruled, according to him, that the MREs are not nutritious enough to feed prisoners. It's okay to feed to America's finest, America's heroes, those that are laying down their lives for our freedoms, those that are the cream of the crop. You just can't say enough good about these people. It's okay for them to eat them. But no, our prisoners, the scum, the dregs of society, the druggies, the killers, the robbers, no, they got to be fed better. Something is wrong there, people. Something is big time wrong. Do a little checking around in your own counties, jail systems, and see if yours where you live is anything like the one that my cousin has in Oklahoma. And if it is, tell people about it. Tell everybody you can get to listen, and tell some that won't listen. Thank you. May God bless America. May God bless the Republic of Texas. And may God bless you and yours.